A closer look at Drip and the Drip Network. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi and cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So as we can see, the Drip price has dropped slightly below. We're now in the $5 range.
Madness!
At $5.90. Not too much of an update for today, other than I still think it's a good time to accumulate, build those drip faucet bags. That's exactly what I'm doing. Maybe some of the Animal Farm launch, some of the stuff we're going to here a little bit later had to do with it. Just, you know, people sort of getting impatient here. But in the meantime, still going to be accumulating and building those drip faucet bags. So speaking of my faucet, currently, so 1220, just compounded about 10 earlier today, so looking good there, and enjoying the 1% and building up this drip faucet. So looking forward to eventually getting to the 2,000 goal of mine deposit, and then from there just moving on. So looking really good there. I will come out with a video. I haven't done this yet as of yet, but sort of talking about the reservoir, because I think that's a very important thing to talk about there. So I'll do a separate video on that. So but faucet and drip price, yeah, just sort of hanging out. So and that's what I will continue to do. As far as the garden's concerned, so garden took a slight hit again, so at 431, still above 400,000, looking good there. You guys know my opinion on the garden and what I believe it's capable of, so no issues, no worries with the LP sort of dropping there. Not a big deal in my opinion. Now, as far as my garden, so I did compound earlier today, so I have 2.7 now, so making my way up to that 3 million marker, so I'll be there shortly. And then I'll just continue to, once I get to 3 million, I'll pull some out, put it into the faucet. And by the way, for full transparency, this is what you're seeing from the other day when I said I pulled some out. So the drip goes in here, and I deposit it, and I keep building my faucet up there. So garden's looking good. Other than that, just holding steady. I know we had a little slight drop in drip, but other than that, not too worried. Now, as far as the Animal Farm launch, just going into that, just dive in straight away. So I've been at work for most of the day, so I can't really tell you guys exactly what's going on, but I know the Animal Farm hasn't launched as of yet. I don't think so. They might be going over some errors. I did try to join the VC, and nobody was talking in there just now as a recording. So, but it looks like there's quite a few people in there, so probably waiting or something like that. So, in the meantime, and that was, the VC was a little bit earlier today, so I don't know if there's another delay or something going on. But long story short, this was the last message we had received. So. I'm past Animal Farm for trading, so hasn't been done yet though. So I don't know if there's something going on or something wrong, but you know, I'm just here, and it looks like they're trying to add something to it. So we are adding a buy AFD button on the site, so people can easily buy on our site and not have to worry about the wrong token. So Forex is a perfectionist, so he's gonna put it out when he's ready to. So in the meantime, just again sitting back, accumulating drip, and going from there. And comment down below what you guys, if you guys have any updates on that, because all I can see so far is just that we're just sort of waiting. We had the VC, and then now we're just waiting on the Animal Farm. And I don't think it's running as of yet, because this would be definitely a lot higher, and then we start seeing a lot of this, you know, a lot of farms start popping up, populating there. So anyway, in the meantime, moving on. So my garden per day, I am making roughly $43 per day, so still on decline there. As far as drip's concerned, I am making roughly about $71 per day. The piggy bank, as you guys know, making roughly $1.64. So I should probably start you know, compounding my stakes and building up my piggy bank, because I believe the pigs token is going to shoot up once we get everything launched and ready to go. So and other big news here, so we're above 300, so 328. So maybe my 200 number was a good goal, or a good sort of goalpost to use. So we're at 328 new players today, which is absolutely phenomenal. So I think you know, I think this is sign of people coming in, and it could be some of the marketing starting to take effect there. May not necessarily be opposed directly to drip, but it's nice to see above the 200 mark, because we haven't reached above that in a while, and now sort of sustaining that. So I'll take it. And we got an hour and 23 minutes left in the day, so I'll definitely take that. And it's nice to see our fossil players just continue to grow. So feeling pretty bullish on this. Now, moving into the point of the video, so a closer look at drip. So originally I did a video, and you guys know when I talked about what I think drip price is going to do, and I explained basically that I'm thinking once we get the animal farm fully launched, ready to go, people are going to come, newbies are going to come in the animal farm and do like how sort of kind of what I did. Hey, I want to go in the drip garden. All right, well, I got a pair drip BUSD, so I got to buy some drip. So maybe we get some lead over there, and people start funneling into, and then eventually find out from the Telegram groups about drip. So that's sort of my logic behind this launch, and that's why I'm sort of pushing that. I think drip will definitely start to see a price appreciation. It may not be immediate, but I believe it will see some kind of something. Now, what we're seeing now is I think a combination of things, but I think a lot of it has to do with just people who are just getting out, who just don't want to be in the project anymore, and or just sort of sitting on the sidelines here. So what I think of that is that just gives me more time to accumulate and build my drip faucet bag. So not too concerned about this, and I'm looking at this from a long-term perspective. So I'm looking at this for a long range, like long down the road. So a lot of the price movements that we have right now are going to be, in my mind, are irrelevant, considering like how far down the line I'm actually looking at drip and where I believe drip's going to be. And I think it's going to be a lot higher than what it is right now, and that's due in part to if we have everything that Forex has mentioned come live, the lending, the UI, the gamification, you name it, come live and actually he actually delivers on it. I think it's going to be huge, and I think drip is definitely going to go a lot higher than what it is now. Regardless of where the market is, where the greater crypto market is, granted it does have an effect, but I think drip will still do really well, even in a bear market, as it is now, sort of holding steady here. So not too shabby. But so that's my opinion on the drip price itself. Now, as far as the faucet, I think we're going to continue to get more and more people in here, because this has been working for some time. It's a formula, and he's figured it out. Forex has figured it out. I mean, and it pays daily, and it's working as designed for some time. So not much more that I could say other than I think it's a huge success, and that the price, along with, just with the faucet alone, I think a lot of people want to join and get that 1% daily, especially if you look at outside what's going on in the world, inflation and a lot of other things. People are looking for some ways to make some money, and where else could you get really 1% daily? I know there's some other projects, but be as trustworthy as drip. So that's sort of my opinion on it. Just taking a closer look, thinking about the future of it. So, and then even with these price dips, so we have the highs and lows, I'm still going to be holding, and just riding this wave out. And when it comes to the animal farm launch and what's going on there, I think that Forex is doing the best he can, trying to get it out, but at the same time make it so it's not a failure, or make it so it launches smoothly. And if you've been in the crypto space a while, you've known that some projects that have launched have been absolutely, they've launched and ended their project all in the same day, on launch day. So immediately after launching, the price would spike up, then it'll spike down, they claim a hack, and then boom, it's over. So sometimes it's not their fault. Sometimes they just had some bad actors in there. So either way, I'm still in it. So TBD on the drip garden, or excuse me, the animal farm launch. So we'll find out here, I guess, in a bit. I'll be listening up now. Not on the back. And anyway, to finish off with the news. So Buffett backed digital bank, new bank, to launch its own cryptocurrency in Brazil. So I think this is really cool. But also, I also look at it as, so Buffett was the one that was saying cryptos, are Bitcoin's rat poison. It's terrible. But yeah, don't listen to what they say. Do exactly what they're doing. So look at that. He's getting the digital banks, which is actually launching its own cryptocurrency. So find that funny, but yeah, you know, you just gotta read between the lines and look and see what people are doing. So anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you guys like it. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.